Hey YouTube, what's up? It's James here. Back to you again today to help you make the decision whether or not to buy the Google Nest Mini 2nd generation. In this video, we'll be comparing it to other smart speakers, talking about the pricing, the pros and cons, and most importantly, if you should buy one. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know already, the Google Nest Mini 2nd generation is actually Google's 3rd generation of mini smart speakers. This is because before the Google Nest Mini, we had the Google Home Mini, which is basically the same thing, just older. By the name, you can probably already tell that it has Google Assistant built in. After all, it is the Google Nest Mini. The Nest Mini version of Google Assistant is a little different from how Google Assistant is across all your devices. This is because sometimes when you ask a question about something on the internet, it says,
"Sorry, I don't have any information about that."
It gets pretty annoying and I have to go grab my phone sometimes, but hey, at least it's better than Siri. The Nest Mini 2nd Gen is like a little puck that all you can see is speaker when you look at it. It comes in 4 colors: coral, sky blue, chalk, and charcoal. On the top, there are 4 little white lights under the speaker that turn on whenever you say, "Hey," or whenever you adjust the volume. There's a little mute switch on the underside here, and whenever you flick it, the lights turn red and the microphone turns off. The Nest Mini 2nd generation has pretty good audio quality and it gets pretty loud too. Whenever it's too loud or too quiet, you can adjust the volume up or down with the 2 little tap controls embedded on the sides. It comes with voice match, which you can set up in the Google Assistant app on your phone. Basically, if you're wondering what this is, it's a feature where the Google Nest Mini recognizes your voice and has to recognize your voice to give you any personal or private information. If you have it set up and there are other people in your home who have it set up, then they can walk up to your own Google Nest Mini and access their own Google Assistant from yours. Sometimes it doesn't work, and we're going to be talking about that in a minute. After hearing about all this, it might sound great, but it's not perfect. Sometimes when I ask a question, the 4 little lights on top stay on and I don't get an answer, and then they just turn off a minute later. A lot of the time, it only hears me when I'm yelling at it, even if it's not very loud in the room. This didn't happen much in the first few months since I got it, but lately it's been happening a lot more frequently. Like I said earlier, you get a lot of,
"Sorry, I don't have any information about that."
Sometimes when I talk to it, the voice match thinks that I'm my brother, and Google Assistant takes on this really strong accent that I can't understand very well, and that's because that's what my brother has his Google Assistant voice set to. I think Google really needs to improve on their voice recognition feature. There are a lot of bugs they need to fix. Now it's time for comparisons. First we'll compare it to the Apple HomePod Mini. The Apple HomePod Mini was Apple's first and only generation of mini smart speakers. It was released in November of 2020. It comes in 5 colors: space gray, blue, white, yellow, and orange. It functions almost just like the Nest Mini, but according to Apple it has better sound quality. It has this little screen on top for showing the Siri colors, with 2 volume control buttons. But there are 2 main differences. 1, it costs over 3 times as much as the Google Nest Mini 2nd generation. 2, it has Siri, which is completely inferior to Google Assistant. It costs $99 or 129 Canadian dollars. Apple tries to call it a smart speaker, but it has Siri, and the smartness of this smart speaker reflects Siri's smartness, which means it's more of, well, a dumb speaker. Nest Mini wins. Next we'll compare to the Amazon Echo Dot 4th generation. Echo Dot is Amazon's lineup of mini smart speakers. They've been in the industry for a lot longer than Apple and Google. In fact, they were the ones who started it. They are similarly priced and function almost the same, but the main difference is the voice assistant. Google Nest Mini has Google Assistant, and the Echo Dot has Alexa, which is Amazon's voice assistant. The Echo Dot 4th gen gets a little louder than the Nest Mini, but I think the Nest Mini still sounds a little better. The Echo Dot has physical buttons for volume control instead of tap controls like on the Nest Mini, but I don't think that's a very big deal. They're both great, but I think the Nest Mini still takes the win. You just saw that the Nest Mini did better than the other smart speakers in the comparisons, but should you buy one? Well, if you can afford it, the answer is yes. I know it's priced at $49 or 69 Canadian dollars when you look on the Google store, but you can find a deal for half that price brand new if you're looking at Walmart or Target. It has anything you would want on a smart speaker. A sleek design with the best voice assistant available and good, loud sound. It comes with a short power cable that looks like a big headphone jack. You can use it for setting alarms for the morning so that you don't get distracted by using your phone as an alarm clock. You don't usually have to yell at it. With all factors included, I think the Nest Mini 2nd generation wins a 9 out of 10 stars. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video the whole way through. Really helps my channel a lot, and I'm still kind of a new YouTube channel. This is only my 5th video, so it really helps me get started. If you enjoyed this video, maybe leave a like down below by pressing that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos like this, well, maybe consider subscribing. That's all for today, guys. Peace.